I need my caffeine. I need my caffeine. Go get my coffee. I need my coffee.
Good morning, everyone. Today is a really special day. Today's my first day of clinical shifts. I was really nervous about it last night, and it took me a while to fall asleep, but once I did fall asleep, I slept pretty well, so I feel pretty good about that. I'm just getting breakfast ready. I'm gonna gather some equipment, and I'm gonna head out to my first shift. Candy's already having some breakfast, and she's spilling all over the place. So here are some of the things that I'm bringing with me. I have my little notebook. I have this airway card with some of the important information. This pocket emergency medicine book, which I don't know if I'm going to keep it with me because it's kind of big and probably won't fit in my pocket. I have my shears, which is basically just like scissors. This you use to like cut off people's clothing or bandages or whatever. I have my pen light. I have my stethoscope and this little clip that's going to hold my stethoscope. I have a Quest bar just in case there's no time to eat. And that's pretty much it. That's all I'm bringing. Oh, I need a pen. I'm going to bring a pen also. But yeah, that's all the equipment that I'm bringing. Alright, so it's my first day and the weather is not great. I have like the flimsiest umbrella, but there's like a thunderstorm going on. Anyway, I'm working a 12-hour shift today, so it's going to be from 7:30 to 7:30 p.m. It's about like 6:45. I left a lot earlier than I needed to, just because it's my first day and I want to be early. So, alright, off to the hospital. Hey guys, I just got home from my first shift, 12 hours. It was from 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. I think I ended up staying until around 8 just to sign out and like make sure there are no loose ends. And then I just got home. And it is 8:44 right now. First day was really exciting. Everything went by really fast. I didn't know anything. There were a lot of times when I felt like, oh, I'm not doing anything. Maybe I should pick up another patient. But at the same time, it's not that I didn't have anything to do. It was really that I didn't know what to do. But everyone was really supportive and everyone was really nice, kind of showed me how to do everything. Yeah, as like a new staff in a hospital, you basically know less than like everyone else because medically speaking, you're less experienced. You don't know how any of the EMR works. You don't know how to put in orders. You don't know how to do, very simple things on the computer. So it's gonna be a big learning curve. But I look forward to it, and I had a ton of fun today, even though it was really chaotic, and it was actually pretty busy too. But yeah, it was fun, and I can't wait to go back tomorrow for another 12-hour shift. Something interesting happens in 4th year of medical school, which is you have a ton of time off, and it's a great time to really go travel and explore and, do the things that you normally don't have time to do. Basically, the second half of 4th year, a lot of people have nothing. So for me personally, I haven't talked to a real patient since like last, I want to say October. I had MICU like a lot later, medical ICU rotation in like April. Well, a lot of my patients were already sedated and intubated, so I never really had to like speak to them because they weren't verbal and they weren't awake. I also haven't done any procedures, so I realized the other day that I completely forgot how to tie knots, which you do a lot in surgery, but you do some of it in emergency medicine as well, because you do, if you do like a central line in the neck, you have to tie the line down to the neck so it doesn't go anywhere, so you're tying knots there. If you do any kind of suture, you're tying knots there. And a bunch of little procedural stuff. So I got my trusty, what do you call this? Shoelace. I got shoelaces out and I had to practice tying knots so that if I have to do a procedure today, which I didn't have to do, I would know how to tie knots. There's one here, which is like the foot of my TV. And I have another one, kind of random, but I usually have it tied to a water bottle so that when I'm tying, normally when it's full, it doesn't move. So this is like a good way to practice. So I have one here. Yeah, basically I'm just getting used to being in sort of the medical world again, and, you know, becoming familiar with interviewing patients, doing physical exams again. Like I haven't done a lot of that in like at least a few months. So I'm gonna take the next few weeks to really just get back into how I used to do things as, you know, like a medical student. I think you're really most prepared probably like end of your third year because you've been doing clinical stuff all year long, and then you really shine when you go to your away rotations like beginning of fourth year. So have a lot to brush up on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming next, side knee lifts. The mind commands, strength follows.
Alright guys, so I didn't get to the gym because I just ended up doing a lot of other stuff and organizing and cleaning the house. So I've been doing these 7-minute workouts. There's a few apps that you can do it from, and I think all of them are pretty decent. I've only tried 2 of them. But basically, anything is better than nothing, and I feel like there will be days when I'm too tired to get to the gym, and I still want to be able to get a little bit of a workout in. So I've been doing like 2 sets of these 7-minute workouts, sometimes 3, so that's like a good 14, 15, to sometimes even like a 20-minute workout. So it's like a very good, very little to no equipment, like HIIT workouts that you guys can do at home with, like, if you have like a chair or like maybe even small weights. You don't even need weights. I don't use any weights. That's what I've been doing. I just did 2 cycles, so that was about 15 minutes. And I'm out of breath. I'm gonna shower. I feel all like energized now, but I have to go to bed soon. Wanted to share that up with you guys. I think going into residency, I know that my schedule is just gonna be hard. So it's just good to have this option to do at home if I'm getting home really late or if I'm just not gonna make it to the gym, which happens. So anyway, I'm gonna shower and I think I'm gonna close the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Today was a very exciting day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, I guess, hearing me talk about it because you guys didn't really get to see, but hope to be doing a lot more vlogs of residency in the future, so stay tuned. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!